Oi! That was not nice. How gentle. Goony go go go. Goony go go.
I am the shadow
Go go.
and the smoke.
Let's go,
Go, go.
come on, Brad, let's go rock
I
this
am the
farm.
ghost that hides in the night.
Time to go bring the farm down.
Hello and welcome. I know it's been a while since I've done an update video, but here's an update video. So just recently I had my school exams. That was for like, I don't know, for like at least 6 weeks. I don't know, actually probably was around 6 weeks. So I haven't been uploading much at all in that time period. I mean, last week I was on full-on holiday, so there was no, I couldn't upload anything at all. I could have edited, but there's no way I would have rendered it. Mostly because I was creating a game in that period of time, which I'll do a video on, only because there's some pretty cool stuff I've put into it regarding netcoding, and not specifically like players either talking to each other or it's actually moving across the screen, more like file share and that kind of stuff, so you can send your custom maps to friends and stuff through the same game via the 39 DLL, if you know what that is. It's not all netcode. It actually has some pretty useful file I suppose controls or file manipulation code in there that's pretty handy. And you got some MD5 stuff and encryption and things. Speaking of encryption, I actually made my my own kind of algorithmic encryption thing in Java. I don't know if you're keen on that. If you are, let me know. Kind of prefer not to give away my secret code. But anyway, yes. So on to upcoming videos. Got a heap of Elder Scrolls Online if you like that kind of stuff. Still got some 7 Days to Die. I'm going to try and speed that up because it feels a bit slow. And also, I'm worried about the video quality in Elder Scrolls Online, so I think I might render that at the native 4K 60 FPS. But it is, I think when I recorded that, the bitrate was a little bit too low, so it pixelates every now and then, which is kind of annoying. Actually, it's rather largely annoying. Yeah, so, and me, Josh and Hayden, we recorded the full campaign of Trine 2. If you're interested in that, very pretty game. The co-op was fantastic. Probably won't play the third one because it looks too different and the reviews aren't fantastic. But if you do want us to look into it, we'll probably maybe look into it. I've just noticed the clan tag on the Battlefield 4 player Grav. Me and Josh actually played some Grav. I bought it on the Steam summer sale. It's winter over here, so it has to be the summer sale. So yeah, I bought Grav and we played for about 2 hours. I actually quite enjoyed it, apart from if you have lag, the server confirms your player's location, and if you're not where the server thinks you are, it'll just rubber band you back to that position, which is highly annoying if you've got even the slightest lag. But it's not terribly bad, it's just enough to annoy the player. But yeah, we play some of that. If you're interested in that, will eventually go out on YouTube. Eventually, I say eventually, I've still got some nether recordings. Also, The Sims 3. I'll probably, if I do use the Sims 3 recordings, it'll be later on once I have got back into it maybe and recorded, because I own pretty much all of the Sims 3 DLC, so if there's anything like you want me to play in it, I suppose I can. I mean, I went on a binge and my sister bought a whole heap of DLC for the Sims 3, so I just loaded them up. I think this was before Origin, so I just loaded the CD keys onto Origin and got an extra free copy for myself, so that was good. Yes, one of my most roller coaster like helicopter flights here. There's a few near misses. Not sure what else. I've got some Skyrim that I've recorded recently. I started to play the Helgen Reborn mod. If you're interested in that, it's kind of interesting. Not kind of interesting, actually. It's pretty interesting. There's a few interesting, I wouldn't say bugs, just quirks They're not so much bugs as whether if you stick around long enough, the NPCs do random things. But their attention to detail, like the NPC is fully voice acted, and they'll just, if you like, when you'd normally walk away and continue on with something else, the NPCs with their voice acting will just carry on with a random conversation, which I think is pretty cool and really good. Well, not really good, just pretty good attention to detail. Also, we did, me and Josh played some Star Citizen. We did a couple of missions that will go out soon. Unfortunately, the mini universe is a little bit laggy. A little bit laggy, I mean like incredibly laggy. I get around 20 to 30 FPS. And it's not a visual thing too, it's a CPU thing, because no matter what setting we had it on, me and Josh included, he got probably a little bit higher FPS than I would have thought for his laptop, but it has to be a CPU thing. Yeah. Also, Arma 3 missions. We've recorded one, and it took us 7 goes to record it too, because we just kept dying randomly. Mostly me. Or if Zachary will tip off a hostage, you know, hostage taker, we'll all die, or something like that.
Everyone died sometime.
So if you're interested in Arma 3 stuff, we've got some content coming that way. I'm trying to get Zachary to do more videos. But he complains that he's got not got enough time because he's always playing stuff with us. He's looking at getting a laptop, so when he gets his laptop, he might be able to do some stuff, which would be good. Joash too. He's been saying for quite a while that he's going to get into YouTube, but he hasn't so much. He puts up the occasional video when something special happens in War Thunder, or H1Z1 has a random glitch. Speaking of H1Z1, we haven't recorded anything for that. I mean, it's kind of like leveled off and nothing's really happened in it. I mean, you tell me if I'm wrong, but from what I've seen, it just, I suppose, is stagnated a little bit. And I'm sort of getting out of that kind of game, that kind of survival game, because when I get in, I'm like thinking, right, what have I got to do? Oh, nothing. I mean, other than survive, of course, but they're all the same, literally. I mean, I played DayZ with Josh the other day, and I was running about for an hour not doing anything. Yeah, DayZ Exile looks pretty good. We've just got to get around to downloading all the components for that. But I think you really got to create your own story in that, and I don't know, I just find it a little bit difficult. Speaking of stories, we are, if you don't know already, me, Hayden, Joash and Zachary all looking at making a film. Not a full-on feature film, but more like a episodic kind of film. The name keeps changing, mostly because of Hayden keeps changing his mind on what he wants to call it. But yeah, we've written pretty much all of it, all of the first episode. It's just like constant editing. But the main thing holding us up is a camera. I wanna get a good camera for under $1,000, preferably. And also Hayden has a vehicle that he wants to do some stunts in, so we've got to look at getting a GoPro as well if we don't want to particularly damage the good video camera. So that could be quite fun too. Yes. Epic fail attempt at throwing a medkit into the line of fire. Speaking of line of fire, reminds me of a game that got cancelled anyway. If you want me to, I am going to do some Game Maker tutorials soon, hopefully. But I can also do some Java tutorials if anyone wants me to do that. I mean, I'm pretty boss at Java, but I'm kind of a scrub at C#. Currently in uni, I'm actually learning C and part of C++, except C++ is object orientated and C is not object orientated, and it's more of machine code stuff, and well, not really, but it's got that component in there. We're going to learn that. So don't expect any C tutorials. Java, sure, if you want it, I can do that. Even if you want me to do a Minecraft mod tutorial, I mean, I'd have to download the source. I think it's something random now for Minecraft modding. I tried it the other week. tried to update my mod, but everything has changed again.
No,
So
I
I've
do
just got to learn all the changes.
Watch out.
Yeah, if I haven't already mentioned it, me, Zach, and Josh recorded some Tekkit gameplay. Not really Tekkit, I mean it's a combination of Tekkit, Technic Pack, the original, because it's got Industrial Craft, Volts, and
I love the
a mixture of other stuff. It's got the Train mod and
to aim at all. Especially
Archaeology mod and a bunch of other stuff. I even ended up putting Coolant Exchange number 3 because Project E wasn't out in look, it says I revived someone, but I have no idea who it was, because then I got another revive on Joash then, so I have no idea what happened there. But yeah, so if you're keen on Minecraft, it's been a while. I probably won't do any more Minecraft videos because Minecraft is overdone. But I just thought, oh yeah, it's mod. It's been a while since I played a mod of Minecraft, and all the servers seem to be PvE Hunger Games, so I might as well just play one myself. Also, ages and ages ago, I recorded a Far Cry 2. Like, I recorded a couple hours of Far Cry 2 gameplay, but the audio broke. So if you want me to do that, I can record Far Cry 2, I can record Far Cry 3. Far Cry 4 wasn't as good as I was hoping it to be. I mean, I had more of an affinity with Far Cry 3 than I did 4 and even 2, but I haven't finished 2, so I don't know. If you want me to do that, I can do that. The Witcher 3, I've started recording Hearts of Stone. Look out for that. I don't know, I have an interest in Game Maker games for some reason, just because it's, super duper easy to make games in it. I say super duper easy. When I first saw Game Maker, I'm like, what the hell is this? That was like before grade 9, and then I just learned how to use it from school because we had a pretty good game design class, and after that it was like pretty easy. Get out of that drag and drop stuff, it's totally messy. But I'll do tutorials on that. Anyway, I think that brings it to the end of the video. I'll probably try and do some stuff with Goody, because it's been a long time since I've played anything with Goody. So if you want to see me and Goody play stuff, or all of us together play stuff, yeah, like, subscribe, and comment, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for watching, and goodbye.
Why does someone always shoot me when I'm only looking through my scope? Any other time I'm looking around, no one's killing me. As soon as I look through the scope when I can't see anyone else.
Your heart is a diamond.
It's so racist, don't you think?
Every soul wants to steal.
I got that